Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rock Bottom Airsoft. It's good to see you again. If it's your first time here, then as always, it is good to see you, and I hope you're going to stick around. Okay, well, welcome to our weekend video. Those of you who follow the channel already will already know that we normally upload a video midweek, normally on a Wednesday. That one will normally be gameplay based out in the field. And on the weekends, normally on a Saturday, we'll upload our second video, and in those videos we always look at all things Airsoft, everything great about our sport and hobby that's Airsoft, replica reviews, a bit of tech, a bit of gear reviews, and everything in between basically. So today's our weekend video, so we're going to be looking at a little bit of gear for a change. We don't very often look at gear, so this is a bit of a departure. Because we're looking at a bit of my gear, as you maybe recognise, we're not in our usual studio setting or out in the field. We're in what I like to call my command centre. This is where I keep all of my gear, all of my replicas, all of my stuff basically lives in this small room. And that's where we are today. And today we're going to be looking at the Viper Tactical 1-Day Modular Pack. There's a bit of a mouthful, that's what the product's called, but this is basically what it is. It's just a backpack from Viper Tactical. Now, as we always do with one of these, before we go into the details about the item, just to give you an idea of how much one of these costs. If you're after one of these in the UK, I've seen prices ranging from 23 British pounds all the way up to 30 British pounds. So very affordable as gear goes. It's not very expensive at all. Now, if you're one of my viewers over in the United States, over America there, you can pick one of these up. I had a look round and the best price I was seeing was around about $28. So again, very affordable no matter whereabouts you are. It's an affordable item from Viper. Now, many of you'll know is that Viper are known as a budget end when it comes to gear. I have quite a lot of Viper stuff. I've always found the stuff okay. We play Airsoft. It's always worked fine for me in Airsoft. Sure, you can pay more money and you can go for more high-end gear, but for me, I quite like Viper products. The whole point of the channel is that we do things on a more affordable point of view. And Viper products are definitely affordable. Of all the products I've had, the majority have been absolutely fine for me. And the one magazine pouch that I got at one time, a P90 mag pouch, that actually had a fault with it, I returned it and got a replacement, no problem. So I've no complaints with Viper products in general. Now, this is the Viper Tactical 1-Day Modular Pack that we're looking at today. So if you fancy one at the end of this video, those are the prices you're looking at. You don't have to get it in this colour scheme. This one is VCAM. You can also get it in black, tan and plain green. I think it might be OD green that they do it in. So there's colour options for you there. It's got a 13.5 litre capacity. Now, you know, to the vast majority of us, that doesn't mean much, but I can fit quite a lot of stuff in it. I've used this pack for taking gear with me, particularly if I'm going on a day's sniping. I can fit all of my cameras in here, I can fit ammunition in here, green gas, pretty much what I need for a day's Airsoft when I'm not taking the AEGs out, if I'm only travelling light. Obviously you can't fit your rigs in here, but we'll get to as an advantage on that if you've got a plate carrier or something in a moment. But everything else I can fit in there. It's also ideal for if you're out in the field and you want a rucksack to carry stuff with you in game, as it were. So the features of this pack is it has an outlet for hydration bladders and also for your comms. So you can have those available to you, easy access. There's a pocket in this for holding a hydration pouch. So it does work as a hydration pack, which is great. The internal pockets are all mesh. I'll see if you can make them out. You've got your main compartment at the back here, which has your big mesh hydro pouch. Also, if you can make out there, it's quite spacious inside. You get stuff in it, it folds out, which is nice. So that's the pocket that we have for your main pocket. That's where you can store comms. and it also has an outlet for a hydration bladder and for putting all your stuff in. On the front here we have another pocket. This pocket, again, very spacious. You can fit a lot of stuff in there if need be, which is great. And the size is expandable because of these straps. These straps can also be used for load carrying if you want to attach anything on there. As you can see, I've got them stretched out a bit for when I put my cameras and stuff in there. But they can unclip all together if you prefer, and you get the full size of the pack available to you. It has Molle webbing on the front panel here. On this front pocket, as you can probably make out, it's just standard Molle webbing, which is great. And it also has Molle webbing on the sides, which you can probably make out there, on both sides, and it has Molle webbing on the rear. Now that brings us on to the next thing. This bag comes with shoulder straps, standard shoulder straps, so you can sling it over your shoulders just like a normal rucksack. But the really good thing about this pack, for the money you're paying, if you're a player who likes to wear a plate carrier, I myself, as you know, don't wear my plate carrier very often, but I do have one. This pack can be weaved onto the mollet of your plate carrier using these straps here. These straps unbutton and they're Molle. So this will Molle on to the back of your plate carrier, and then it's completely secure. So like I was saying earlier, if you're after a pack to take with you out in the field to carry additional ammo, batteries, green gas, whatever you like to take in the field with you, a drink, something to eat, if you play milsim and you need to take a lot of stuff with you, then you know this can be attached permanently to your plate carrier with Molle. I mean, obviously you can take it off at some point, but it's more of a semi-permanent fix, and that means that because it's attached to your plate carrier, you can carry all your gear with your plate carrier, so you don't need a separate bag, which is great. It was one of the purposes I got it for, but to be honest, I now just use it as a range bag. I carry it with the standard shoulder straps, so that works fine for me. So as well as that, you have, as you can probably make out here, a Velcro patch on the front for putting your patches on. If you want to put any patches on there, absolutely can. Name patches, whatever you might want to put on there. You've got a standard Velcro patch. The pack itself is water resistant. I think it's 600D Cordura. So I've had it out in the rain. It's never let water in on me. So it is advertised as water resistant, but as I say, I've had no issues with it in the rain. As well as the pack, you get two of these Modular V-Locks, as Viper like to call them. They're basically a form of carabiner, so you can attach various other things onto the front of the bag or wherever you want to have these. You can even attach these to your plate carrier or any other Molle equipment you've got. These are great. They sell these individually. You also get a Modular D-Ring as well, which is this here, which is also attached via the Molle system. Again, you could leave that on the bag, use it for attaching things, or alternatively you can take it off the bag, put it on whatever Molle equipment you're going to use. Now I have taken this out in the field with me. I primarily keep it in the safe zone. It's not something I normally use when I'm actually playing. I have taken this out into the field when I've been playing with additional items in it, but I've not carried it around, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't attached it to my plate carrier as of yet, because I already have a DPM style webbing water bladder on my plate carrier. But this would certainly be an option for the plate carrier, and it's something I'd definitely look into doing if I ever go back to primarily wearing a plate carrier. But at the moment, as I say, it does me fine for taking various items with me to game days, or indeed if I'm going to a game day and I'm not playing that day, I'm just taking pictures, I use it for carrying my camera equipment. But I'm quite impressed with it. For the money I paid, superb bag. I think for, you know, if you can get hold of one at 23 British pounds, then that's an absolute steal for what you're getting. You pay more than that for a lot of rucksacks. So there you go, guys. A very quick overview of the Viper Tactical one-day modular pack. I like it. It's a good bag if you're after a bag for attaching to your plate carrier, or just a small pack for taking items to your game days. Then this one is really good for the money that you pay, and it's very affordable. I will put a link in the description as to where you can get one of these in the UK. I'll put a link to the place that you can get it for the cheapest possible price. where I've shopped from. If you have any questions about this bag or any questions for myself or about Airsoft in general, then do drop a comment below. I'll always respond to comments. I might not get back to you straight away, but I will always respond. If you want any more content from myself, then you can find Rock Bottom Airsoft on Facebook and Instagram. There's pictures and bits on there about my journey through Airsoft. And finally, if you did like this video, please drop a like on it. And if you've been enjoying my series of videos, then do get subscribed. That way you won't miss any of my uploads and keep up to date on all my previous videos. But apart from that, that just leaves me to say that this has been the Viper Modular one-day pack. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.